This is a pre-start, if you know what I mean. But if you don't get through all this video, it's not a massive video, please check out the 2 videos I've linked down below explaining, it's not my glasses that are wonky, it's my head, explaining what this new WHO document is about and how it can affect everybody, you included. So it's well worth looking at. I'll get on with it. Hi folks, just me again. After that little video about the WAF, I thought I'd do one about the WHO. Not the band, but the WHO, World Health Organization. Now, there's a new proposal what they want us, or governments, to sign that work with the WHO. Now, the WHO works in 194 member states. I'll put clips in as I go along, and I'll also put links underneath. Now, they work in 194 states, and they demand the amount each country puts in, and that works out as a percentage of the GDP. Now, some countries also throw in a bit extra voluntarily. So that's 194. And then there's another guy who puts in a full 10% of the funding to him. A full 10% when you've got 194 countries or systems that are already putting in. There's another guy who puts in 10%. And it's that same doctor who's got fingers in the WEF. It's that Dr. Bill Gates. That's the fella. He puts 10% in. So if you've got 194 countries or areas, whatever, states, putting in from their GDP, and this fella is putting a full 10% of that in, working that out on percentages on all the rest, he's got, if it was a company, he'd be controlling the board, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? He has got a lot of say in what happens and maybe what products they use. Could it be the ones that he pushes, that he's spending all that money on, which he donates? I mean, he donates billions apparently, but he donates it to his own foundation, which is a great trick because it makes it all tax-free. So he gets his cake and eats it, and gets to promote his medicines through the WHO, which he's got the controlling percent of in reality. Now, the leader of the WHO, he's also a doctor. But don't get me wrong, he's not a medical doctor out stupid like that. He's a psychologist, I think. I think it's a psychologist. But again, I'll put clips in and go through it, and I'll also put the links underneath. Now, this fella has also been connected in his own country with a terrorist organisation. And now he's running the World Health Organization, or is the head of the World Health Organization, which I find quite scary, because what they're proposing is for us to lose all the sovereignty on our own medical issues in all these states if our governments were to sign up. They've changed a hell of a lot of what the original agreement is, making things mandatory and compulsory rather than a choice of the country. So that's what you've got to bear in mind. They would have control over the entire planet's health in one way or another. And I don't remember ever voting for the WHO. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to link also a couple of videos underneath, and they're from Dr. John Campbell. One is him discussing the changes in what the WHO are proposing, and the other one is he's got a clip of Ester McVey discussing it in Parliament, and it's well worth looking at. It's more than interesting, and again, like the WEF being said to be in control of all our food, it's not a benefit to the people of the countries. And I cannot see our unelected organisation run by allegedly someone connected to terrorist organisations would really be a good idea to put in charge of all our medical needs. Very difficult to say what I want to say when it's on YouTube, because, again, if you say the wrong thing, your channel gets taken down. Whatever you think about what's just happened over the last 2 or 3 years with the totalitarian sort of way they went through it, locking people down, forcing people, well, not forcing people, nobody were forced to have any medical interventions, were they? I mean, it'd be just like if you don't, you won't have a job. Or if you don't, you won't be able to go out. Until they found out that the certain interventions didn't really work, and you still got the thing that the thing was designed to stop you getting the thing for. But on that, I'm going to leave it. And as I say, check the links below, the videos in particular, and tell me what you think in comments. I would be very interested in your thoughts. I know I've had my tin hat on a couple of days, my tin foil hat, but there's things going on. There's more things going on that it's not really a tin foil hat anymore. Anyway, it's nice to be nice. Thumbs up or a thumbs down. It's uguale. Ciao.